What's up everybody? Good morning and welcome to a very special What's Up vlog episode 82. It's Zwifting in real life today. We've got our first ever WKG in real life meetup and I couldn't be more excited. We've all got our new real life kits on. As far as I'm aware, I haven't met up with the other guys yet, but I'll be very disappointed if they're not wearing their new kits. And we're going to be taking on Box Hill and some of the lesser known but more difficult Surrey hills in a nice sort of 60-70 kilometre ride today. There is not a race apart from up Box Hill. Now I don't know if everyone's going to be racing, but certainly there's a competitive edge between myself and Kev Stephen, as you possibly have heard. So we have a huge wager. I mean, this is life-changing stuff for whoever manages to win this. The loser is basically buying the mid-ride refreshments when we get to the top of Box Hill. So, and I can eat a lot and drink a lot. So this could cost Kev Stephen quite a bit of money. So I hope he's taken out the sufficient extra mortgage or whatever else it is that he needs. Yeah, so it's good. I'm super excited about this. Weather looks good. It's overcast, but I think the rain should hold off for us today. So fingers crossed. Temperatures just about perfect, if I'm honest. So we've been blessed this morning, it would seem. Yeah, bikes in the back. Had a kind of breakfast. I'm terrible at early morning eating. It makes me so uncomfortable, like digestively, and as a result, I'm never as prepared in terms of nutrition as I should be. So I'm hoping that that's okay. I've packed my pockets with a banana and a little bit of malt loaf, banana bread stuff, and I've done the Keith Denton apple cider vinegar energy drink mix that I've been using for the last few days. I've actually put it about a week now. So fingers crossed I can hold off the cramp, and all being well, everybody stays safe, has fun, and I beat Kev at Box Hill. That would be the perfect day. So I'm going to, I've got about probably 15-20 minute drive to get to the hotel where the guys are staying, and we're meeting everybody else. So I will see you then. Okay, so I found the hotel. That's mission 1 complete. Now I've got to try and find a couple of yeah, I can see it straight away. A couple of lycra clad Scots. Here we go. So it begins, boys. You don't mind being on camera, do you? Kicks are looking good. I've got to find somewhere to park. Hang on a sec. So I found my teammates, parked the car. Now I do have a real challenge actually, it's getting the bike out. So wish me luck. Keep going round. Sorry guys, this one, next one, Sean, this way. Go straight up to the sort of lookout point and then swing back and stop at the cafe.
We're going up, aren't we? Yeah.
You going up? Yeah. Yeah, I've got a wager gentleman to my right here.
All right.
He's buying me coffee if I beat him to the top.
What's your time?
My real life is 9 dead. It's my best. Yeah, I haven't done like that for a little while though. Right, this right turn, Kev, and then we're on, mate.
You're not very good at pacing, but I'll try and get something like that. Right. Right.
Here we go. I'm done now. I'm done now. I dropped the chain. Alright, so I got a mighty Kev Stephen in front of me. He well and truly beat me up Box Hill, as I'm sure you probably already know. I've got Darren, Sean, right on my wheel. sucking my wheel all the way down the hill, dirty cheats. Head's gone aero. And now I better put the camera down and hold on to my bars. I'm excited about looking at the route maps compared to what we were supposed to be doing. There's going to be loads of little...
Should look a little bit different, shouldn't it?
Yeah. I also like the fact that we let Sean drag us for that last, the whole
Yeah,
last stretch
I like
as well.
that. I was thinking, when are you going to come fast? No.
You were looking fine, mate. We were just watching you. It's good.
Right. I can comment and said, sure, the powerhouse is in front. Look,
Yeah.
look at us.
This is it.
Yeah, the route map looks a little bit different to what you said.
You should have been expecting that, let's be honest.
Zigzag. Oh yes, 7:24.
Really?
Tough.
Bloody hell, that's good.
And I wanted an 8 minutes, so I'm happy with that.
That's nice.
For me.
Somehow I got my third best time on the ZwiftLive sprint
Oh,
during that ride.
Oh, that one. Well, that's quite interesting.
How's that happened?
You still got the turbo attached to the back wheel?
Yeah. Right, so I've just left the guys. What a great bunch. Really, really decent guys. Sean, Darren, Kev. Top blokes. So we had a really nice ride. Well, we didn't get lost, but we didn't follow the predetermined route. So it worked out about 70, I think it was 72 kilometers that we did. We managed to somehow completely miss the main climb up Leith Hill, although we did do Box Hill. But really nice. We've been so lucky with the weather. It's been absolutely stunning, and just really good fun. They're great guys. We stopped for a cheeky beer afterwards and had a good laugh. They tried to oust me. This apparently was the unofficial AGM for Team WKG, and it looked like there was a kind of a mutiny led by Kev Stevens, surprise surprise. Tried to oust me, but if I'm perfectly honest, I don't think there are any other really sort of fanciable candidates. I'm not sure who else could do the job in the way that I do, but there you go. So I'm just going to drive home, have a nice shower, get cleaned up, and then I'm going to go and meet Darren and Kev for a bite to eat. And yes, I did get beaten up Box Hill There are loads of mitigating circumstances though, which I'll go into at another time. It wasn't a straightforward fight. There was all kinds of dirty tactics being played, distractions. I'm not convinced that Kev wasn't doping in one way or another. I don't know whether it's doping in the strictest sense, like EPO, but I'm not ruling that out. I've seen him on Zwift and something doesn't add up. So I'll leave that for you all to decide. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate now, drive home, and I'll catch you later. Round 2, unload the bikes, get set up, see if we can work out a decent route. Kev, he's probably 25 seconds up the road from me. I'm hoping he's gone off too early. Oh man. Go on, what was it?
I don't know. I know it's just sitting here. I just wondered how long you'd be.
There was one point where I thought I could see, it looked like you were getting a little bit closer to me. And we got around the next bend and did you really kick when it flattened off a little bit?
As soon as it was the white line, just went for it.
Yeah, because you went off really quick and I thought, no, you'll blow up, I'm going to stay here.
No, I'm 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's true actually.
Oh. Last is before we got to the roundabout.
Oh, you're joking?
Aye, like before we come to the roundabout start box, these were up right now.
Oh, right. Right, so we've finished the second round of the Box Hill Challenge. There's the victor, or the the real victor, sitting there quietly, just getting on with it. But I'm going to show you the real reason why I didn't win. Oh, plus the fact I can hardly walk. Right, so this is what Darren brought to the party. Cervelo S5, Dura-Ace, carbon, what are they? Are they Zip? Zip 303s. Yeah, so that's got to be worth at least a minute. Kev, Canyon, what's it called? Air Road. Canyon Air Road. Zip 404s, also Dura-Ace. That's got to be worth a minute and a half, or about a minute 20, which is probably what he beat me by, something like that. Then I've got this old dog. The old Halford Special with 105, which, as everybody knows, is not a climbing group set. So there we go. Otherwise it would have been a lot closer. But, no, in all seriousness, well done, Kev.
Thank you.
How was your first experience at Box Hill?
The first time did it yesterday was pretty daunting because I didn't know exactly what we were going to be doing, but today I sort of get it a wee bit this time, so hopefully quicker today.
Definitely quicker today, killed it.
Hopefully.
I would ask Darren, but we didn't even see which way he went. So,
Very enjoyable.
other than the fact, not being rude, Darren, but you don't look like a natural climber. You're a big, tall bloke. But,
breathing in.
Yeah, but no, he can climb. So I was only ever going to get second at best in this race today, and even that didn't happen. Although I did come within 1 second of my personal best, and I was held up by a car turning into the car park, which I do have video evidence of. So it's not just a cyclist excuse. So yeah, otherwise I would have been obviously much closer to Kev, and he could have grabbed my wheel, which meant we would have been closer to Darren, and it would have been a much better fight. But there you go. So, day 2 done. That's enough for me, but I can honestly say that's one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life. Absolutely loved every minute of it, even when I did eventually get cramp just maybe a couple of miles from finishing up today. Some great roads, fantastic weather, and just the most awesome people. It was an absolute pleasure to meet all of you. It would have been really nice if Sean had managed to make it today as well, but it's still really good fun. Another disappointment for today, my WKG kit, I didn't wash it in time to be able to use that for the second day running, but this one was alright. On that note, I'm not trying to sell them because they're all sold out now, excuse me, but the WKG kit is so comfortable, it really is. The material just feels like a second skin, so that's really nice. But for me, the biggest thing, I don't really own any high-end bib shorts. I've got some Castelli ones, I think I've mentioned this before. I've got some Castelli ones which are probably the most expensive, and my Psychology ones. But the difference in comfort over a long distance with the Endura WT ones are absolutely, it's night and day. They were so good. And I'm starting to wonder whether that's contributing to my cramp, because like I say, I didn't wear them today, and it feels kind of like that sort of trapped nerve feeling that I get mainly when I'm Zwifting. So it could be something to do with it. More likely it's because I've just done 2 sort of back-to-back rides. Right, what I did do, Box Hill, my PB in real life is 9 minutes exactly. 9 minutes, 0.00 seconds. I did it today, 9 minutes and 1 second exactly. Now that's disappointing in itself, but it's made even more disappointing by the fact that I got held up definitely by a car that had slowed down to try and find a parking space right near the top. So it's in that last sort of flat section where you can open it up a little bit and pick up a little bit of speed. And I was having to back off and sit behind a car. So that was really frustrating. That said, Kev Stephen was an animal. I thought we've had previous Zwift encounters where it's got hilly. I've done all right. I've managed to compete reasonably well. But in real life, he was fast. I think I'm sure the figures will come out very soon on Facebook. But I'm pretty sure he beat me by over a minute on that climb. I don't mind admitting it now that he's not with me. He's back at the hotel. One thing I will say, just to make matters worse for me, he's going to obviously be banding about the fact that he kicked my ass up Box Hill, but he jumped out and stopped me driving away so that he could take a snapshot of my comedy car, Dobby the Doblo. Seemed to be a source of great amusement for the guys there. So always happy to entertain chaps, so that's fair enough. But that was absolutely brilliant. I've done big group rides. I've done really lovely rides just on my own, where just the riding's been really nice and the weather's been favourable, and that was lovely. But this was a combination of all of it. Not a huge group, but guys that we only know each other through Zwift. You know, we've had some good banter and some good races and rides on Zwift, but that's as far as our relationship goes. And to meet up with those guys and then just immediately get on, totally comfortable, have a really good giggle, was absolutely fantastic. And I really genuinely hope this is the first of many of these in real life meetups. I want to spread it across the country, and I really would love to go abroad. I've never ridden abroad, so that's something I want to tick off my bucket list anyway. And if there's a possibility of doing a WKG meetup where we take in some sort of iconic climbs, Stelvio or Mont Ventoux or something like that, it might take me a few days to get up these, but it'll be worth it. And as far as UK based rides go, I want to try and find some more nice central locations, which will make it easier for more of you to meet up and get a bigger group, all rocking the WKG kit, hopefully. Oh, it was just so good. I can't tell you how proud I was. I couldn't get the smile off my face last night when I got home and started looking through some of this footage. And my wife was looking at it, sort of thinking, well, saying to me, you know, that must be such a proud moment, and she was absolutely right. Just seeing the kit, it's such a silly thing, but seeing that kit in real life, as I say, with the guys I know only through Zwift, riding around some pretty famous roads, it's just absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much for making the effort to come down, Darren and Kev. Thanks very much, Sean, for it was a shorter trip but still a commitment coming yesterday. It was just, I'm lost for words. It was such fun, so good. Had a good meal last night, had a good drink with the guys after yesterday's ride. Everything about it, really good. If I could change anything, it would be my legs. No, that's it. Yeah, just great. That's it. I'm gonna stop now because I can't think of anything else to say. I just, yeah, that was brilliant. So I'll wrap up now, and all I will say is I'm hoping I've recovered for what is going to be just the most torturous race next weekend in the WKG 111. Box Hill's harder on Zwift, and we're going to be doing it 5 times as well as whatever else is involved in that loop. So that's not going to be easy. So I'm going to have to get as much rest in between now and then as I possibly can. And yeah, I hope loads of you guys turn up for that. It'd be great to see you, and the competition starts again. So thanks very much for watching. Thank you everybody again for posting up your pictures. Quite a few more of you have been receiving your your team kits in Netherlands, Norway, where else? Austria. I think someone in Austria has got theirs. I'm hoping I get home and see a few more pictures from, particularly there's quite a few that have gone out to the States and Canada and Australia, New Zealand, so I'm hoping I'll get home to see a few more pictures. But if not, fingers crossed they'll turn up really soon. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one. Ciao.
Thank you.